Okay, so hello, hi. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So Pokemon decided that they wanted to release a ton of information about Pokemon Home, and it's a lot of information. So if there's any confusion or anything like that, or any questions, just ask me in the comment section down below. I'm sure that I'm probably not the only person that's going to be covering this. We did a video about 2 weeks back, and I kind of expressed my excitement for this whole Pokemon Home thing, because I actually had a DS cartridge go corrupt on me like not too long ago, and yeah, when that happened, I kind of decided that I was like, you know what, I don't really feel like losing 15 to 20 shinies. So yeah, so I will be transferring all my Pokemon up, or most of them I guess, into Pokemon Home, and that's just kind of like my whole viewpoint on it right now, because I was kind of bummed when I lost some of the shinies that I did. But anyways, yeah, let's just jump in it. We're just gonna jump into it and talk about everything. Okay, so starting with Cerebi.net. This app is going to have a paid and a free subscription service. Okay, so it's totally up to you on whether or not you want to use the free service and just maintain the perks that you get within your Switch, or if you want to use the premium service to have connectivity with your other devices like Pokemon Bank to transfer those Pokemon up. Now, there are also other perks that come with the premium service, which honestly, I'm just going to pay for the premium service because why not? So the free plan stores 30 Pokemon and can use the GTS sent to the Wonder Box and participate in room trades. So the Wonder Box, I just want to point this out. The Wonder Box is essentially, so the Wonder Box is Wonder Trade. But the Wonder Box, you can just transfer, you can trade up to multiple Pokemon at a time, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so that's actually crazy. Cause like you can just put 10 Pokemon or something like into the Wonder Box and you can just trade them all randomly, which is kind of cool. League of Legends, you don't pay me. But yeah, so I thought that was really, really cool. You can store only 30 Pokemon that you can use in the GTS. So you can use one Pokemon for the GTS, whereas the premium plan, you can use 3 Pokemon, which is cool. We're gonna go over the differences and stuff. There's like a photo and stuff that we're gonna go over. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. The premium plan, however, is where you're gonna get pretty much the most out of this whole app. The premium plan, you can store up to 6,000 Pokemon. I don't know who has 6,000 Pokemon, but that's crazy. Transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. Okay, so you can only use the premium service. The premium service is the only one that will transfer Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. Okay, keep that in mind. You can host and participate in room trades. Store 10 Pokemon through the Miracle Box at a time. So you can do 3 Pokemon at a time in the GTS. You can do trades, obviously, and you can have a judge function. So you can check your Pokemon before you transfer them in the Sword and Shield to make sure you're transferring the right one, which is cool. The Switch version can connect with Pokemon Go, Pokemon Bank, and receive BP. Okay, so you can do certain things with the Switch version, and then you can also do certain things with the mobile version. So the mobile version can connect with Pokemon Bank, do trades, and receive mystery gifts. So this seems like this is going to be the way that we're going to be receiving our mystery gifts from now on. Obviously, there are the in-game mystery gifts that we can receive through the game itself, but it seems as though there's going to be special mystery gifts that only come through Pokemon Home. Yeah. So honestly, it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I think it's sick. It make things exclusive almost if you wanted to, you know, like, oh, I've got this exclusive Pokemon or whatever. Pokemon Home includes a full national dex to check across the games connected with the app. So let's talk about this real quick, because I know that there's going to be some comments in the comment section down below saying, oh, so I can transfer my national dex into Sword and Shield. No, you cannot. Pokemon Home is only going to support the national dex. Sword and Shield does not support the national dex. Okay, so Pokemon Home, you can transfer all of your Pokemon into Pokemon Home, right? But the thing is, whether they can only be transferred into Pokemon Sword and Shield or next games if it's supported by that region. Okay, so you cannot transfer a Greninja into Sword and Shield just because Pokemon Home supports the full national dex. They can stay in Pokemon Home, right? But they cannot be transferred into Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? So just get that. To coincide with Pokemon Home's launch, Pokemon Bank and Transporter will have 1 month free cost. So they're gonna discount it and do like something, oh, you can use this for a month, or like there's gonna be some trial thing. To where you can use it free for a month, which is cool, because they're probably wanting people to do it so that they don't have to pay the extra $5 or whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The game includes a Wonder Box, which acts as a Wonder Trade, a GTS room trade, which lets you join, storing up to 20 people, where you can trade things at random, friend trade to trade with your friends. So that's kind of cool. The Wonder, yeah, that's actually, yeah, Wonder Box is kind of cool. Which it seems like there's a bunch of different features, like you get to use Wonder Trade, you can also just trade exclusively, you know, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. You can have 20 people in a room, which is nuts. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You can trade with 20 people at a time. Yeah, that's wild to me. Because I remember the days when we had link cables, you know. So yeah, so that's that's that. Mystery gifts are included in the game. So I'm assuming that's going to be like some sort of mystery gift in the game when when Pokemon Home drops. They allow for you to receive Pokemon that get deposited into the box, or serial codes to be opened in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay, so that's kind of cool, that the fact that like they're, you know, allowing us to get different items from different, you know, like obviously you can get items in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but now you can get items from Pokemon Home, which is kind of cool. And then obviously, as we know, Pokemon Home also includes an IV checker built into the premium subscription, which is cool. And then Pokemon Go connectivity from Pokemon Home will not be available at launch. Okay, so for those of you that play Pokemon Go extensively, I used to play quite a bit, but I don't play that much anymore. But Pokemon Go, you cannot transfer those Pokemon in immediately. Okay, so they're probably doing that because of server reasons. Yeah, because there's probably going to be a ton of strain on the server. And they probably need to work out bugs and stuff before they add other features and whatnot. There's a room, this is new, I haven't read this yet. There's a Your Room section where you can see information about events, you can edit your profile using stickers, and then also you can receive special stickers if you meet certain challenges. These challenges, I don't know what they're gonna be. Maybe they'll be like some sort of like, you know, I don't know if you guys ever remember, but the Dream World, back when Black and White was out, which is aka my favorite gen. Yeah, so the Dream World was this thing where you could transfer your Pokemon in, and then you could like play mini games with your Pokemon. If Pokemon Home released like some sort of mini game feature, that would be so cool. I would love to have some mini games. I think that would be really, really cool, and kind of just like, I don't know, reach back to like something, you know, that that we experienced when, you know, Black and White and all that other stuff was out. So anyways, let's jump over to the Cerebi Twitter page real quick. I kind of want to go over this. They've added a bunch of photos on their Twitter and stuff. If you guys want to go check out their Twitter, also there is a screenshot section on the website itself. So if you want to check those out, you can. I just wanted to use this. So they've added, so the interface is going to be changing. They're going to be adding these 3D kind of like modeled photos of the Pokemon, which I think is kind of cool. To be honest with you, I think it's pretty dope. Just because, like, of course I love the pixel sprites, but I thought that this was a kind of a nice change. But this is viewing it from the Switch. And then with Machamp, here, our friend Machamp, this is actually the mobile version. So you can see like gender differences, shiny. It'll tell you about the Pokemon, like the abilities and stuff and where it came from. You know, kind of like tell you its description and stuff like that, which is, I think is pretty dope. This is your profile. So this is that profile section that we were talking about earlier, where you can update the stickers. And these are like the stickers and stuff. So I don't know like exactly how much you can customize this. I don't know if you can add a photo of yourself, whatever. I don't know if you can like upload a photo or like edit a photo if you wanted to. That would be kind of cool. This is dope because you can add the sprites. I don't know how they like manage this. Maybe you can pick your own sprite, but you can pick your sprite. And I think that's so sick because that's Gen 5 and like that's Gen 4. So maybe you can pick your sprite. If we can, I'm all about that Gen 5. Yeah, so that's super cool. These are some of the differences. Actually, here, let me just move my... So moving Pokemon from Pokemon from Pokemon Bank, it's going to be unavailable with the basic, and it's going to be available with the premium. Number of Pokemon that can be deposited, 30 Pokemon with basic, 6,000 with the premium. Number of Pokemon that can be placed in a Wonder Box at once. You can trade 3 Pokemon with the Wonder Box and 10 Pokemon with the Wonder Box at a time. That's kind of cool. The number of Pokemon that can play it in the GTS. So you get 1 Pokemon with the basic, and then you get 3 Pokemon with the premium. Rim Shade, you can participate with the basic, but with premium, you can participate as well as host. And then the judge function is going to be unavailable and available for the premium. So that's kind of cool. And then over here, we have some more little, sorry, my camera's like totally in the way. We're just gonna put you there. So you move Pokemon from Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. You can move it with the Switch version, however, not with the mobile version. And the same with move Pokemon from Sword and Shield, exactly the same with the Switch version versus the mobile version. Move Pokemon with Pokemon Bank, you can do with both the Nintendo Switch and the mobile version. You can judge Pokemon with both. Okay, so you can judge them with the mobile version and the Switch version. You can trade Pokemon. Seems like you can't trade Pokemon with the Nintendo Switch version. Interesting. But you can do all those with the mobile version, okay? And then you can exchange Pokemon home points for battle points with the Nintendo Switch version as well. So it's going to, what I'm going to assume is like how much you actually use, like how much of the game you actually use is going to depend on, you know, how many battle points you get from that. But I think it's pretty interesting that you can only receive like quite a number of things only through the mobile version versus the Switch version, because I think that would be like their main platform. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool though. In terms of the IV checker, okay, so this is, oh my gosh, my cameras are just like always in the way. In terms of the IV checker, this is the, so like we have Mimikyu here, and this is talking about, it comes from Pokemon Sword. You can label it as a favorite, I guess, if you want to. You can IV checker it. So it looks like it's working off of the same concept that we already have. And then, yeah, honestly, that's pretty self-explanatory stuff. That's pretty straightforward. This is the Pokemon Switch IV checker version. Okay, so you can view it. This is Sword and Shield. This is the Sword and Shield logo. And then we also have, you know, pretty straightforward. Tells you what its ability is. Held item none. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm glad that they're allowing us to view the Pokemon and judge them before we send them into the game, because that was kind of annoying. So this is a premium plan example. You can transfer 3 Pokemon at a time, or you can trade Pokemon three at a time. So that's pretty cool with the GTS. Yeah, that's actually pretty sick. And this is kind of an example. It's pretty much what we've seen before. Pokemon you want, you can add Blastoise. There is also voice recognition too, so like if you don't know how to spell it, you can always say it, which is weird. And then you can say gender, any level, any games. Which is kind of strange to me because like, so now you can ask for specific games from like what they're from, maybe based on like, maybe they'll have like an egg move or something like that. And then this is like your little note for that person. Yeah, this is kind of like a queue list of the Pokemon that you can possibly trade, you know, like for Pokemon that you're asking for or whatever. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Also, this is pretty cool too. So here it kind of like shows you different forms of that Pokemon if you've caught them before or if you have them registered in your decks. And it's cool. They have Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire here, X and Y, Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu, Eevee. Yeah, and that's honestly, it's pretty cool. So you can see Mega Charizard X, which is sick. And then like you have your Gmax here, which is sick. Yeah, so it kind of like shows you the different forms of those Pokemon, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And as we know, like Pokemon Home will not be compatible with Pokemon Go right off the start. So that's something to keep in mind. And then also you have your new details about Pokemon Home being unveiled, includes a free plan. So these are some of the Pokemon, okay, so these are Pokemon that you can transfer into Pokemon Home. Honestly, like seeing them all look, you know, all together like this is pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions in the comment section down below, I know we kind of covered like a ton of information, and it's kind of just like all over the place, but Pokemon Home is going to be crazy. Also, I'm going to list in the comment section in the description down below, the list of Pokemon that are going to be transferable. We think right away. I don't know. But yeah, so if you guys want to check those out, you can. Also, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is nuts to me. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. So like, seriously, guys, thank you so much. We're at like, I think we're 14 away from, you know, hitting 1,000 subscribers, which is going to be our first 1,000 subscribers. Then I can start using the community tab. You know, we can kind of like be a little more interactive with each other and stuff like that. So that's going to be really cool. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, just ask me in the comment section down below. Also, we do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 p.m. CST. And we also have a Discord channel in the comment section or description down below. So if you guys want to, you know, jump in the Discord channel, you guys totally can. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.